morning from our perfectly random spot on the East Highland Way. Tent is struck, coffee is made, and we are freezing. And Brian is confused with straps. We once again got really lucky that it he's getting old. He can't remember how his pack works.
It's cold.
It is very cold, which is why he's trying to do straps with his gloves on. Oh, we got quite lucky. It hardly rained all night. The tent was pretty much dry when we packed it away. But it has got so much colder.
Yeah.
It is utterly freezing. Literally just poured this water in the coffees and we'll probably have to drink them right now because they'll be icy in a minute. But anyway, more hiking to do today. This general direction. Still we probably have another 3 miles of this plantation walking to do, which is not super inspiring, I must admit. And obviously at this time we wish they hadn't clear-felled most of it because it would keep the wind off us a bit, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we had all the grouse this morning, like little turkeys.
Oh, that's the grouse, yeah, if it made that noise, that's grouse, yeah. Yeah, they love it like that.
Crazy.
Us, not so much. Right, coffee and then we're off. How nice is this?
Yeah, the little birds. All little tits.
And a big tit.
And a Heidi.
We're off hiking again. We got slightly delayed by chatting to a fellow East Highland Way hiker that came past us, a very fast East Highland Way hiker. And it turned out he did the CDT around about the time when we did the PCT, which was quite funny. German. What else? Yeah. It's Easter, it's the Highlands of Scotland. Every hiker you meet will be German. Actually, so that's a lie. Yesterday we met the Dutch guy. Can you hear the trees sing? Made it to Moy, which means we were actually camped a lot closer to the end of the plantation than we thought. It's only taken us about an hour to get here. Nice spot. That's the problem with plantations. You never know where in them you are because everywhere looks the same. This is Loch Lagan. This is where this is where people like to wild camp, but there's normally a beach here. That is an enormous amount of water in here. Yeah, this is, you can see where the trees are there. This is normally all beach and people camp there. Wow. The wind is absolutely bitter today and it's coming right down the loch, so right in the direction that we're walking. So we found ourselves a sheltered little spot, well, semi-sheltered, and are having a slightly earlier than usual breakfast break. Brian's been to fetch some water because last night I got some water and it was filtering all night, and the filter that yeah, it's another story, we're having issues with the filter again. The filter was working fine. And we got up this morning and I saw the top half of the setup was nice and empty, and so was the bottom one. So all night long the filter basically leaked out on the outside of the bags rather than filtering the water, which is so annoying. But hey, yeah, so we're going to stop here for a bit, having lunch for breakfast because we now have zero water, so this needs to go through. And then we'll have breakfast for lunch, because we can. So we're still in the estate around the loch, getting very confused because we think the trail got rerouted since we fast hiked it. So I have a wonderful trail description that doesn't match anything. and GPX points that do say we should be here. But it is mildly irritating because we literally have no idea where here is. It seems like we're going back the way we came, just on a higher level. Nice views, mind you, but I'd rather be absolutely certain that we need to see those views. Just as a word of warning to those that come after us, if you see bridges like that, there's another one a bit further on, that is the trail, that's where you want to be. The GPX in this area goes completely bonkers. It sends you somewhere potentially that way, and then I don't know where it's supposed to come back again, because now, having not followed the GPX but just carried on straight because we seemed to remember those bridges, we're back on the trail. So, oh yeah, Brian's just pointing something out. I think that is where the GPX has us back on that trail. But why the hell it would do that, I don't know.
I think it's straight.
It is straight, yeah. Ah, look at that. A pole went asleep on the job. Can't get the staff anymore.
Come up here.
Yeah, but the GPX had us coming down. It would have had us coming down this trail here. We've just picked up some water. And now Brian is looking away while we are looking for somewhere to sit down and have lunch. Or breakfast, whatever you want to call it this time. We're not asked for much. We'd like to be not directly in the wind and possibly not directly on a trail that can also be used as a road by very large vehicles.
And next to a pub. Is that not what we're wanting?
That's what you want, that's for sure. In fact, thought that we'd be in the pub, pouring that water out and filling up from the taps. Well, no one can say camping isn't, or hiking isn't glamorous. Here we are, in the woods, literally in the woods. The trail is there. It is freezing cold and raining, so we went here to seek some shelter under the trees in this lovely, knobbly, soft ground. Looks like the weather's coming in, like properly this time. There seems to be some fog coming in.
Yeah, it looks like clouds are coming down.
Yeah, there is actually trees behind it. The camera isn't even picking them up, so. Our luck has finally run out weather-wise. We've had 2.5 days of far better weather than was forecast, so I suppose we can't complain.
Yeah. We'll only have 2 hours of rain walk after lunch.
Hopefully. Finally out of this endless seeming plantation forestry thingy bobbies. Still on a roadish kind of surface, but at least you get some views again. Even if they're mainly on drizzle and scousers. Look at this. For the first time in a day and a half, we're off forestry tracks on onto what I would call nice surfaces. Now we just have to hope that this is the right way. As per usual, there's zero trails, zero signs, but the trail does not seem to cross the stream, which is where that road that we were following down, the next thing it does, it goes over a bridge, so we think this is us. The feet are enjoying it anyway.
Let's blow down.
This is more like proper hiking. Paths that you can't walk on. This is what we come out here for. Oh, baby blow down anyway. Whoops. Enough to trip you up, so. This is a stop in the dark, but somewhere in this wholly unremarkable section of trail, pretty but unremarkable, we will be crossing the halfway point. So we're going to declare these mushrooms the halfway point of the East Highland Way.
Yeah.
By the time we get to the road, we will have done 44.5 miles, and the trail is 83 miles long, so somewhere in this section technically is the halfway point.
Yeah, somewhere.
There's no marker or anything, obviously, because, you know, why? But, yeah. We call it mushroom marker.
Okay.
We've called it a night in a super unglamorous spot, which I will show you in a bit. It is raining now, finally. The weather that was forecast all the while has caught up with it. It's cold, it's windy, it's raining.
Yep.
Non-stop. We've just crossed the road by Fago or whatever it's called, and sort of walked half a mile maybe into the woodlands there. And
we know there's no other camping, because the last time we did this, the only camping was on the road for a single tent.
yeah.
We don't have a single tent. We have a double.
So we found a bit of extended hardcore, and we just stopped there. It's, you can probably hear the road in the background. We're very close to the road. It's not an ideal spot, but sod it.
My Gore-Tex socks are doing it fine.
Yeah, and Brian Harfachuk strikes again, because he's managed to get one of them off and then gave up. So this is the unglamorous spot. There's the tent. That line there is a road. That line there is the trail. And this is how it all looks. Not pretty, but we're dryish. The rain has actually lessened a bit now, but it is so cold. It is indescribably cold. We're letting the water filter. We're gonna try and let it filter overnight. I hope the temperatures don't drop, because we will ruin the filter if we do, but yeah, what can you do? And this is our wet little tent on the inside.
I wasn't eating jelly beans, honest.
Yeah, we've got the animals caged away. And I will put this camera down now, because I can't get in.